You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show, a bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Hey, you cute little rascals.
Hey, Dan?
What's going on in Smallville, man?
Oh, just living the dream, man.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I got a telemarketer call for Heidi yesterday, and they
asked... telemarketer with her name?
No,
asked for her specifically?
They asked for Hidu Smalley.
Fantastic.
I said...
Obviously,
what was that
close
again?
personal friend of mine.
Is Hidu Smalley available?
Oh,
I'm like,
funny.
Heidi Small?
Oh,
yes.
Funny.
Like, no,
yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, those call centers.
Thanks for calling.
Those call centers out of Ireland are just sketchy.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to start calling you Hidu because I like that.
Nice.
Now.
Kind of a cool name. Hey,
Smalley.
Get a designated driver. This happens to be Don't Step on a Bee Day.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, it's a national craze.
I got a feeling all the bars will be packed.
Don't Step on a Bee Day. It's an important reminder that the fate of the common bee lies in the balance, with bee numbers in some countries having been cut by 50% in the last decade.
Holy cow.
With no apparent cause.
Right, yeah, they don't know
with no apparent cause. It's just kind of weird. It's vital that we take care to maintain bee populations, pollination, and honey production. And keep in mind, I'm not exactly sure, but you can call Teresa Staley, who Hide has issues with.
He do.
But I think you can be a beekeeper right here in Sioux Falls. You can have like a million bees in your backyard, in your living room. I don't know, John, what?
What? Your laundry
Am
room,
I a walk-in encyclopedia? You can have bees, you can have chickens, you can have ducks, raccoons, possums, and I think emus now in your backyard in Sioux Falls city limits.
And 1 cow per block.
And 1 cow per block.
Per city block.
Goats, I'm not sure, but why not?
It's fun to make things up.
That's just how it works. So yeah, call Teresa Staley.
Don't bring us up if you do.
Say, hey, I was listening to Dan. And that's what it is, man. If
John and Heidi Show.
If you see a bee, just pet it gently, send it on its way.
There you go. You know the bees that were at Notre Dame's cathedral, they all survived the blaze?
Isn't that something?
180,000 of them, Dan.
That's crazy.
Crazy, very crazy. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus nuts on Sunny 93.3.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a credit card? Is it the very best credit card? Many people get their credit card as a response to an offer that was mailed to you. These are typically not the best cards. Check the fine print for the fees and interest. We have a website that compares many different cards being offered so you can find the one that's the best fit for you. If you'd like to find a better credit card, we'd love to help at bettercreditcards.net. There's no obligation. Just click and compare to see if we can get you a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. We've got right now Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Morning, chillins. It's a great day to be a ranger type person.
I'll bet it is.
Hey, little radio ranger, grab your Pop-Tarts, your Fruity Pebbles, your fruit roll-ups, whatever the heck it is you took out of the cupboards when Ma wasn't looking, and gather around the radio. Ranger Dan's going to lay some critter knowledge on you. And now, we've been talking a little bit, a couple areas, because it is the camping season. It's to get outdoors and shine in South Dakota season. Mm-hmm. And here's a great place to go if you're looking for just a short little trip. Get out there and admire nature.
Oh, yeah.
We call it nature because you go, hey, look at that. That's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat.
Nature.
It's like, look at that tree. That's a neat-looking tree. It's nature. The Beaver Creek Nature Area.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a stone throw, man. It's just right over there by Valley Springs. Originally developed to increase environmental awareness in visitors, the Beaver Creek Nature Area highlights natural and historical resources and blah, 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 blah. Known for hiking, historical interest, bird watching. Originally founded by, of course, settlers, trappers.
Yeah.
Get Beaver Creek, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right? Because it was lousy with
Looking
beavers.
for beavers.
There were beavers. There were like 8.7 million beavers there at the
and
turn
they
of the
killed them
century.
all.
They did. They trapped, killed them, everyone, skinned them for the pelts, took the money, bought guns and whiskeys, went out west and killed all the buffalo. So it's a feel-good story, seriously, of the century.
But if they wouldn't have killed all those beavers, there wouldn't be any trees left.
There would be no nature area.
Oh.
Because beavers will turn on you in a heartbeat.
Oh, my gosh. They're vicious.
Between those teeth and tails, man, it's
They're
just...
vicious.
Homicidal beavers. Thank God for settlers and trappers. That's what I say. So there you go. There's your critter knowledge for the day and where you can go and appreciate nature there, little ones. And remember, say your prayers, eat your vegetables, stay in school. For crying in the night, do not play soccer and don't let me catch you wearing Crocs.
That's right. Don't wear Crocs.
Well, look at the time. I can't believe it's already done. It's Ranger Dan's Critter Corner on Sunny 93.3.
The inventor of Rip It gloves has been a drywall guy for decades. He was trying to find gloves that worked for him and his crew, but nothing was quite right. So he went out and created some. Rip It gloves fit firm in your hand and protect your hands, but still allow you to use a touchscreen. Professional athletes love the extra grip Rip It gloves gives them. Painters, roofers, contractors, but also motorcycle and horseback riders. See why everyone loves Rip It gloves at ripitgloves.com. Use promo code radio to save 25%. That's RIPIT gloves.com, promo code radio.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris.
It's where I just chew up some shoe leather, I pound on desks, I demand answers. We got booze in the news.
Ooh.
South Dakota loves its hooch, boy, let me tell you what. If we ain't opening a new brewery, we ain't worth a dang.
So there's another new one coming?
Well, yeah, there's another new one coming, but that's not what this is about. This is about new rules and regulations for resellers of booze.
Okay.
Dateline, Pierre, South Dakota, from our good friends at Kello. New rules will take effect in the next few weeks in South Dakota, now allowing alcohol retailers to offer loyalty and reward programs to their customers.
They weren't allowed to before?
No.
Okay.
No, now you get like a punch card or something.
Sure.
It's like, hey, your 10th box of wine is free. I don't know.
I'm kind of liking this.
I know. Customers they'll also be able to start streamlining their price reporting process for wholesalers, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Legislators' Rules Review Committee unanimously have agreed to give the green light to the changes starting on Monday. I'm not going into details here, but it's loosening things up a little bit, and it's going to make the industry a little less burdensome and whatnot. So there you go, and you'll get specials and whatnot, loyalty programs on Hooch. And it's important to keep in mind, when you think about it, and this always blows people away. Did you know 80% of the alcohol consumed in the United States of America, 80%, is consumed by about 10 to 12% of the population.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Oh, no, that is a fact.
Yeah, I don't doubt that one bit.
Fact.
Yeah.
So when you're watching commercials on TV for the latest little wine cooler or whatever, yeah, they ain't talking to most of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking to just a few select folks that are going to buy it all.
They are. They're talking to the folks who should just crack a phone book and really see
Maybe
what starts out the A section.
AAA, that's way too many.
I'm not judging. I'm just making an observation here. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, booze is getting looser in SD, so are gun control laws, and really what could possibly go wrong? Nothing. That's what I say.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing is wrong with more freedom.
Let's see where all this leads.
Fantastic.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
Sure.
Again, Dan Farris right there with our Water Cooler Talk on Sunny 93.3.
Join us for a fun week in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic for the 3rd annual 80s in the Sand. We've been there the last 2 years. In addition to making a bunch of awesome new friends, we had so much fun meeting 80s actors and musicians. 80s in the Sand takes over the entire resort, so you'll mingle with them at the pools and the restaurants too. We'd love to have you join us. See the amazing lineup featuring Sammy Hagar and many more at radiotravelgroup.com. Save $200 per person for first-time guests at radiotravelgroup.com.
Sunny 93.3, we've got John from Maverick Recruiting joining us on the phone right now. John, how are you, sir?
Good, John. How are you doing?
Very good. Now, there are some really good jobs available right now, so somebody listening that maybe is thinking, hey, it's time to do something a little different, you've got some really great opportunities, don't you?
I do. I'm real heavy in the equipment mechanic type roles right now. I have 4 needs, actually. One for heavy equipment and diesel trucks. That's the same company. And I have another company that's looking for somebody to work on cars and pickups, smaller engine, small diesels. And then 2 different aircraft companies locally. One needs a piston aircraft mechanic, and another one needs a jet engine mechanic. So if you have any type of background like that, call me at 360-6504.
We're going to throw that phone number on our Facebook page, too, to make it really easy. So if you don't catch the number when we're saying it, you can find it at facebook.com/sunnyradio. But there's a lot of great opportunities that you just talked about right there, John.
Yeah, and then I have some construction and manufacturing roles. I need an estimator for large commercial projects, a local company. They hired somebody from me here a couple months ago, and I talked to that gentleman, and he's like, this company made promises I really did not think they would keep, but they are keeping every one of them, getting him home every weekend. They fly out and pick him up and get him back to his family. Just unheard of for a construction project manager role. I need another one like that, another project manager and estimator.
It sounds like a great company to work for.
Yeah, and I need manufacturing production managers in Sioux Falls, titles like that. But then, John, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. It's really a no-brainer, no matter what industry you're in. I don't want to try to stuff you into these positions. If you're good at what you do and you need a pay raise, let me do the heavy lifting and find that next opportunity for you. Even if you need more flexibility or better benefit, it costs you nothing to work with me. That's the amazing thing of the recruiting industry.
And the nice thing is, this isn't just for people who don't have a job right now. John is there for people even who do have a job, because you can help them upgrade and find a better job. And the nice thing is, they don't have to take it if it's not exactly what they're looking for. They could keep doing what they're doing.
For sure. Companies are paying me to find excellent workers, a variety of skill sets. So feel free to call me about your industry at 605-360-6504.
Again, John with Maverick Recruiting. His website is maverickrecruiting.com. You can also call 605-360-6504. Credit cards, they can be trouble. About 12 years ago, we did a debt snowball program and got rid of our credit cards. We were debt-free except for our house. It was awesome. But over the course of the next decade, our credit score went down. That sounds weird, but they need open accounts to give you a score. Our lower score made our insurance rates go up. We decided to get a credit card to help with that. We just pay it off every month. If you want a better credit card, check out bettercreditcards.net. They help you compare all the different cards to get the best one for you. That's bettercreditcards.net. Sunny 93.3, it's time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Sing it with me, because celebrities are fabulous. Their lawns and their landscaping is far superior to yours. Because they have full-time gardeners who, for the most part, don't speak English. So celebrities can belittle them. And the gardeners just kind of smile and nod and say, see. Or pavor, which I believe is Spanish for white devil, but I could be mistaken. All right, this is huge. I am so jacked.
Boy.
I'm so gassed. I'm so pumped over this. As you know, I have a very long and storied history with my good friend Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, yeah.
And he just kind of tanked at the box office somewhat with John Wick 3.
Well,
and for those of you who don't know me, my all-time favorite movie is John Wick,
right.
the original.
Yeah.
That and Sandlot.
Sandlot's a good one, too, yeah.
Keanu was very young in that film.
He wasn't in that film.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Who's got a bromance going on here with Keanu?
That's right. I forgot.
2 tickets to the Brodeo, my friend. Me and the Keenster. Bill and Ted Take 3 is coming to the big screen.
I'm very excited about.
Yep. Kino, along with Alex Winter, Bill and Ted 3 is getting ready to launch. They're filming, just wrapping things up now.
I know a lot of folks very excited about that.
I'm excited. I hope they don't mess it up.
Yeah, and what's nice is they aren't trying to make them appear like they're still the young Bill and Ted.
Right.
They're not. They are of age, and there's a little backstory to how they got to where they got now. And the premise of the film is apparently they have to write a song to save the world.
Ooh.
And in a really quick interview with my buddy Kino, and he kept it short because we were on the phone at the time, and then the whole report and paparazzi thing annoys him when he's spending time with me. He just said, hey, you know what? This is really a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun.
Nice.
I bet he's excited to be back
Look
in
forward
that
to
character.
Well, I'll tell you how it goes, because normally what happens is he will send a private jet into Sioux Falls.
Right.
And we'll go, and I can see the film along with Kino and some of the key crew members before it ever hits the box office.
Sure,
That's
you
a nice
do.
perk.
Which is nice. Guest room is ecstatic. If I use the guest room, sometimes we'll spoon. It depends.
And we're done. That's been Entertainment News of the Day with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.